Hey guys, this video we're going to be making, it's going to be the start of the USA bundle, Freedom Bundle that we put out each year last year. We didn't make a video on it, but we made a short, and that short's up on the channel if you want to go check it out. But this year we're going to do different colors, different styles and stuff, and yeah. Alright, this year's bundle is going to include worms. You get worms in it. I'm not sure how much we're gonna give you yet, but put that up on the screen because I'm gonna know it by the time this video is out. You got worms, and you got craws and grubs, swim baits, jig heads, and some minnows. That's all that's gonna be in the bundle, and yeah. Alright guys, I got the plastic, and the color we're gonna go for the plastic is a white with red and blue flake. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put the red in first. And we're gonna put the blue in. Alright, now we're going to throw it into the vacuum chamber. Alright, time to take them out of the mold. Alright, here they are. Just gonna check for bubbles real quick. I don't feel any. There they are. I'd say turned out pretty good. Alright guys, this next one, I think it's gonna be one of my favorites. Just gotta get the knife. There we go. It's gonna be one of my favorites. And first we gotta get this all melted down. So you can throw that back in the microwave for a minute or so. But this next color, I'm gonna be really excited about it. It's in the swim bait mold, and it's gonna be a bomb pop kind of color. So we gotta think about it from the tail up. So that's why we're starting with blue, and then we gotta work our way up to red for the top. So that's what we're doing. Alright, should be up to temperature. Alright, we're gonna inject it now. Alright, time to take them out of the mold. There they are. So now we're going to cut off the tails, put them back in the molds, then we're going to go with the white. Alright, I think it should be up to temperature now. Gonna throw it into the vacuum chamber. Alright, it's time to take it out. Alright, there it is. Now we just gotta cut off the heads, and then we'll do the red. Alright, we got up to temperature. We'll throw it into the vacuum chamber. Here's the ice pop swim baits. I think they turned out pretty good. Alright guys, this one we're gonna be making the minnow color, and alright, so for the minnows, we're gonna be making an American sparkler color. it's basically just black, red, and blue. So, and it's in clear plastic, so when it goes in the water, all you see is the black and the red and the blue. And we'll inject it. Alright, now we're going to inject it. You know what? They like them. There they are. Here they are. You know, not sure if I should name them Firework or American Sparkler. I don't know. I'll choose one, and then we'll see what it is. Or I could get new stuff and make like an actual sparkler color. And then we could do these two, and we could like half and half in the bundle. I don't know, but by the time this video comes out, you guys will know. So, yeah. Alright guys, next color we got, we're gonna go blue with some red glitter in it, and that's gonna be in the cross. So go ahead, take this, dump it in. Alright, now it's time to inject. Here's what the cross look like. I think they turned out pretty good. Alright, so far, this is the entire bundle. We got the popsicle, swim baits. We got the white, red, white, and blue worm. I think I'm gonna call this one Firework Minnow. And we got whatever this one's gonna be called, but this is the bundle so far, so yeah. Alright, we're gonna do the grubs. Here are these. Alright, in this one we're gonna be making or painting football jigs that are gonna be coming with the bundle. And we're going to make a red, white, and blue football jig. Alright. Oops, into the blue first. Now into the red. And then we're going to take this out. Going to do this. Alright, that's what it looks like before the gloss, and now we're gonna put it back in. Gosh, you guys burned myself. It's okay. Gotta pull this out more. Alright. So we're gonna turn this back on, and I'll go take care of the burn real quick. So, yeah. Nope, don't focus. There it is. There's the jig head. So, yeah. Alright, guys, and this part of it now. We're going to be tying the jig heads. So here we got some skirt material. It's white and gold. Oh, doesn't want to focus. White and gold. Oh shoot, and we got some red right there. And we got some blue and black. And then we got some blue with silver sparkles in it. So we'll see how these turn out. But this will be my first time ever tying a jig. So hopefully it turns out good. There we go. I'm just gonna get these all straightened out real quick. Alright, see you guys when I'm ready. Alright, we got these, now we gotta lay these across the top. Just like this. Now we're going to start wrapping around the jig head. Alright, wait, we're gonna call an audible right here. We're gonna take this off of it. And we're going to continue. Well, we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Now we got to keep going. Alright, now under. Now we got to wrap. Alright, now we gotta bend this down. There, come with the wire clippers. There we go. Now we can take it out. Oop. Well, we're good. And if it doesn't turn out good, we can always try again. You know, it ain't the best. But, I mean, it looks good, so I'll make an executive decision, I think, if we're gonna keep this or not, or we'll see what happens, so yeah. Alright, time for the second one. No, we're just gonna... Alright. And we're going to twist them together. Okay, now it's time to clip the skirt material. And one more. Alright, now we can take it out. There it is, looks better than that first one. So, we're gonna keep on trying to perfect it, but it looks pretty good. Alright, here's jig number 3. Alright. Now we're going to clip it. Push that down. And now we got to cut the skirt material. There we go. We can take it out now. There we go. There it is. We got 2 more to tie. So, yep, let's do that. Alright. 4th jig. wrapping. Alright, now we cut the skirt material. Oh shoot. Back here. Alright. This one's probably the best one I've gotten. Alright. Now this looks like a jig. I think I can trim this up a little bit. There we go. Now this one looks like a jig. Alright. On to the last one. Alright, last jig. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's do that. Wrap these around each other. There we go. Now we gotta cut it. Oh, it needs to be a little bit tighter. Alright. tight does this thing gotta be? Alright, now we can cut. There we go. That together. Oh, I forgot to snip them. Okay, I can do that right now. There we go. Need this now. There we go. There's the last one. We're gonna trim it up, and yeah. There we go. Alright guys, that's the aftermath of trimming up all the skirt material. So, yeah. We got all of them done. And, you know, right now, here's the moment in the video. Guess I'd show you guys, because this is new. Show you guys what I use to make the jigs. To start off, I have this wire. It's 20. It's right here. It's is this piece? Yeah. It's 24 gauge wire. That's what you want. You could go rubber bands too if you wanted, but the wire just holds the skirt material on better. Speaking of that, you need some skirt material. So for the USA jig, I used white skirt material, red, and blue. I also did have this blue, but didn't use it. But I can use it for other jigs. I didn't use it because it was too much to put on one jig, so I just just didn't use it. So yeah, there's that you need for jigs. You'll also need some of these things. I think they're called forceps, I don't know. You need some of these to hold the jig. You'll need some powder paint to paint the jigs. That's what you need for those. You'll need either like a lighter, or what I got up here is a toaster oven. You could start off with the lighter. Runs out of fuel really fast though if you're doing bulk. But you know, if you just want to paint a jig here and there, probably smart to go with the lighter. But if you're doing bulk, probably get a toaster oven or something. Yeah, is there anything oh yeah, if you want to like do jigs by yourself, like create them, you're gonna need a lead pot and molds for that. So you'll need that for jigs. Yeah, I think that's it. Now for plastic, you need some plastic. So I get mine from Dead On Plastics. I get the Swim Bait Jerk Blend, black label, usually. So yeah, that's the Plastisol. You'll need some of these colorant and glitter. You're gonna need also Pyrex cup or anything, you know, this too, this brand, whatever. You're gonna need something a glass cup that you can put in the microwave. You're gonna need a microwave. Don't use the one that you cook in. That's bad to do. It's bad to do because Plastisol is toxic. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably shouldn't do that. You need an injector. You're gonna need some molds. If you don't get fancy things like I did, and you just get some off of Amazon, first of all, don't do that, because then it's pretty hard to do bulk. I mean, if you just wanna like, oh yeah, hey, let's just make some real quick. You know, that's fine if you get some off of Amazon. You know, if you just want to remelt or whatever, it's fine if you get it off of Amazon or whatever. But if you want to do bulk, go with the expensive stuff, or you get an open pour. These are a lot cheaper. It still comes in metal, but the only thing, probably get a 2-cup, so it's easier to pour. Yeah. You need a vacuum chamber and a vacuum pump to get all the air bubbles out. You need some warm oil. Scent if you want. I don't really use scent. Ooh, one thing. Optional, but very, 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 very recommended for me. A heat glove, because it hurts when you get burnt. I don't know if you guys can see, but me right there, got burnt last year. It still shows a little bit. Yeah, it was bad. I have some pictures. Throw them up right there. But yeah, it was bad. It took about a full month to actually heal fully. Trying to think, is there anything else? I mean, I guess you could get some of this stuff. Highlight powder, pearl powder, one of the two. Highlight powder just highlights. Pearl powder, I'm not really sure because I don't have it. yeah, I think that's it. Glitter. I mean, if you guys were asking me, like, okay, you know, you're trying to start something up, like, what are some colors that you should probably get? Probably say chartreuse. That's really popular. Get some red. You know, that's obviously good. Some black. And then for like glitter, you know, just basic stuff that kind of contrasts. You know, makes it more visible. So like for the black, you want to mix it with blue. Got black and blue, really good color. Chartreuse, get some black flake for chartreuse pepper. I mean red, you know, just kind of go with it. And if you're wondering like, hey, you know, give me a mold, you know, just go with some stuff. Like, go with what you like. And I forgot to mention, we are putting bullet weights in the Freedom Bundle. About these. But yeah. Yeah, so that's all I really got for you. I mean, also make sure if you're doing, you know, bait making, right? I'd recommend, you know, if you're doing it enclosed, no ventilation, get a respirator. But I mean, you can go out in your garage, open a garage door, you should be fine. Just be a little bit more careful than you would if you got I'll just throw it up on screen. There you go. But yeah, that's it. Alright guys, we got another color to make, and this is for the other minnows. We got some gold holographic and we got some silver holographic sparkling. We're gonna do that. So we put these. And it's gonna be a clear plastic. Alright, here we go, we're gonna inject it now. Turned out, and it's clear, so whenever you put it in the water, you can only see the flakes like a sparkler. I like how these turned out. Alright guys, now we're going to be making the craws. Alright, time to inject it. Guys, here's all that you're getting in the Freedom Bundle. At the end of the video, I'll have a better look at them, but you get 2 of these grubs, you get 2 of these popsicle, ice pop, swim bait, you get 2 of these craws, 5 sparkler minnows, 5 firework minnows, 5 of these worms, and 1 football jig. So yeah.